What's up, what's good? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Chef Andre Henry and welcome to Chef Henry Kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make Jamaican pumpkin punch. And this drink, you can make it anytime. We're just celebrating Thanksgiving. America is celebrating Thanksgiving in November. And also we're going to celebrate Halloween. And pumpkin is everywhere around. Hit that subscribe button and also hit that notification bell. Here is all the ingredients for the recipe. As I mentioned before, you can find pumpkin everywhere. We celebrated Thanksgiving in Canada and also we're going to celebrate Halloween. I am using Jamaican pumpkin. Use any pumpkin for this recipe. And this is 3 pounds of pumpkin. Irish mash, you can find this at your local grocery store. Supplegen, in my town, I find Supplegen. Condensed milk, dragon. And all of these I'm going to use to sweeten and give the pumpkin punch its flavor. Vanilla extract, and also I'm going to add nutmeg. I'm going to peel the pumpkin, and all you need is a paring knife. And we're going to start, and we're going to just peel off the skin. And I'm not going to go too deep in the pumpkin. We don't want too much of the skin in the punch. You want to remove this middle piece with the seeds. I'm going to grab a bigger knife. I finish peel the first piece of pumpkin and I remove the seeds, that's the middle part. I'm gonna peel the other piece of pumpkin, but first I have to start by removing the middle piece with the seeds. And I'm gonna be quick and fast. Actually, the smaller knife works best of removing the middle piece with the seeds. I'm gonna repeat the process like I did on the first one. Now I finished peel my pumpkin and it's nice and pretty Jamaican pumpkin. I'm going to clean up my workstation, so I'm going to rest the peeled pumpkin into this container. I'm going to wash the pumpkin and I'm going to cut up the pumpkin. Time to cut up the pumpkin. I'm going to slice it down the middle. I am going to cut the pumpkin into some thin slice so it can boil more quicker. I'm going to add the cut pieces into the bowl. Now I have my pumpkin cut up. It's time to add some water to the pumpkin, and the amount of water you want to add is just the amount of punch you want to make. I'm gonna add enough water because I'm making enough punch. So this is the amount of water I'm gonna add into the pumpkin. I'm gonna use this pot to boil the pumpkin. I am getting ready to boil the pumpkin. Just a reminder, the water that you use to boil the pumpkin is the same water you're gonna use with the pumpkin to make the punch. I'm gonna turn my stove on. And I'm gonna add just a small amount of salt, not too much. And I'm gonna let the pumpkin boil until it's far tender. I am going to place the cover on. The pumpkin is finished boiling and it is far tender. I am going to shut the stove off and let the pumpkin cool down. Now my pumpkin is cooled down and it's cooled down to the touch. Always have a clean hand when you're making stuff in the kitchen. Now I'm going to blend up the pumpkin and I'm going to add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm going to sweeten the pumpkin, and this punch, I'm telling you, you're gonna love this punch when you see the process. And remember, you can make this anytime, any season. I'm gonna transfer my pumpkin pieces into the blender. I'm gonna add some of the liquid. I am going to grate my nutmeg inside the blender so it can blend out inside the punch. You can add powder nutmeg. I am also going to grate nutmeg in the pot with the rest of pumpkin. I am using half nutmeg and it equal to 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm going to start blending the pumpkin. I'm gonna pour my freshly blended pumpkin mixture into this container. And I'm not gonna strain it. I am going to blend up the rest of pumpkin. I finished blending up the pumpkin and it's time to sweeten the pumpkin punch. I'm gonna add the rest of ingredients and that's gonna give it all its flavor. I'm gonna add my dragon stout. With the amount of pumpkin punch I'm making, I'm gonna use the whole bottle. And remember, to always drink responsibly. If you have kids around, you put less. I'm gonna add my supple gin. And always to wash and clean the top off when you buy stuff at the grocery store. Now for the Irish mash, and strongness is in this. For the sweetness, I'm gonna add my condensed milk. I pour out and I leave quarter can of condensed milk. I'm gonna mix. And you add to the level of your sweetness. I'm gonna do a quick taste. Now I'm gonna add the rest of condensed milk. Then I'm gonna add some vanilla. Just half a teaspoon. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt just to mild down the sweetness. I'm gonna transfer my pumpkin punch into my drinks jug. Now I'm gonna pour my pumpkin punch into a glass and I'm gonna go in for the taste test. I'm telling you, you should make this. And this pumpkin punch right here, you're not getting any. I'm not gonna give you any. Make it and come back and comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about this pumpkin punch. I can't resist to like, share and subscribe, and also hit the notification bell, and see you on the next one.